morning, children. Let's study together the second part of the lesson sets, that is lesson 10. So let's begin today's class, children, with the representation of the sets. Now, in order to represent the set, children, there are three methods that can be taken into account. That is the description method, roster, which is also called the tabular method, rule method, or it is also known as the set builder method. Now, it is necessary to understand what is the difference between these three. So, let's see the difference that is there between these three. The description method, children, the name only suggests us that will describe something in words. Now, a description in words, when we are describing something in words, that is known as a description method. When only the elements of the set are written, and that too with the help that are separated with the help of commas, that is known as the roster method. And the rule method or the set builder method is the statements or the formulas are used in this. We also make use of two symbols, children. See, if we put two dots like this, or we make a line, straight line, then this is also being used while we are writing in set builder method. Now with this, I hope this is understood. Now, as I'm going to explain you exercise 10C, few questions I'm going to work it out for you, so you'll be able to understand it better. We start with question number 1, children, which says write in roster form. Okay, so we see the first one, children. Write the set of first 5 numbers, each of which is divisible by 3. So our roster will be, you have to make the curly braces, then you can write the table of 3, children. These are all the numbers that are divisible by 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Second one is set of integers that are between -4 and 4. That means you are not going to include -4 and 4 in between these. So our numbers are -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then I've taken the third one. In the braces you have X is such that X is a letter in the word school. Right. This is written in the set builder form, children. This is written in a set builder form because we have made use of the dot. See, and we read it as X is such that. Okay. And what are the letters in the word school? See, S, comma C, comma H, comma O is taken only once, and then L. So this is how we write it in the roster form. Again, this is also again written in the set builder form, children. And these two that we had seen, children, this was written in the description method. We read it as X is such that X is an odd natural number between 10 and 20. So all the odd numbers that are between 10 and 20 have to be written. So we write it as 11, 13, 15, 17, 18. So this is how we write, and this is also, this question is showing you the various forms. This is the roster method, children. This is written in the set builder way, and this is written in the description form. Okay, coming to question number 2, children, write again in the roster form. All prime numbers between 1 and 20. Now this is written in description method, children. All the prime numbers. Now if you remember, children, what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are the numbers that can be divisible by themselves or by 1 only. So those are prime numbers. So all the prime numbers between 1 and 20 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Next, I have not taken the squares of the first 4 natural numbers, children. You know the squares of the first 4 natural numbers will be 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, and 4 square will be 16. Even numbers between 1 and 9, you know what are the even numbers, children? The numbers that are divisible by 2. So 2, then 4, then 6 and 8. Okay, so this way you're going to do it. I'm showing you the 5th subpart, children. The letters of the word basket. Now this is written in capital, children, but when we are writing in the roster, you know we have to write the small letters. So you are going to write the small letters, all that are separated by commas. Then I have taken the ninth one, children, single digit numbers that are the perfect squares as well. Now single digit means they are only one digit numbers and they have to be perfect squares also. Now perfect squares means if you square a certain number, that should be your answer. Now 0 square is 0 itself. The square of 1 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. 2 into 2 is 4 and 3 into 3 is 9. After that, if we take 4 into 4, children, the answer becomes 16. That is the perfect square, but 16 will be a 2-digit number and we only have to take a single digit number. So our answer is this. Coming to question number 3, children. Now in your books, it is the roster form of the sets that is given and you have to write the set builder. So I have done few for you. See the first one. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now if we look at them, children, these are the multiples of 2 also. This you can say the numbers that are divisible by 2 also. These are the even natural numbers. Now when even we say natural numbers, children, because they are one after the other. After 2, the next even number will only be 4 and no other number. After 4, the next even number will be 6, only no other. So that is why we have taken 2 words, even natural numbers. So how are you going to write? Begin with x is such that x double dot x, or you can write x, you can make a dash straight and then write x, is an even natural number less than 12. Okay, or you can write another way of writing the same thing is x is such that x are the multiples of 2 less than 12, or x is such that x are the numbers that are divisible by 2 and are less than 12. So this way there are many ways in which you can write it in the set builder form. Coming to the next one, children, the second one, the numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. Now these are prime numbers, children. So you will write x is such that x is a prime number less than 12. Third is January, June and July. Now what are these? These are the names of the month and all of them are starting with J only. So you will have to mention that x is such that x is the name of the month that starts with J. Okay. Then I have taken the sixth one, children, 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. Now what are these, children? These are the perfect squares. Okay. These are the perfect squares of how many? First 5 natural numbers. See, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16 and 5 square is 25. So you will write x is such that x is a perfect square of first 5 natural numbers. So with this we complete exercise 10C. Now there are certain questions, question number 4 and 5 which is given in your book, children, that are too simple to be done. You will be able to do it because now I have explained you how to write the roster form and how to write the set builder form, so you will be able to do it. Coming to types of sets, children, there are different types of sets depending upon the elements that are there in the set. Means the members that are there in the set decide which type of a set it is. The first we begin with finite set. Now the name is suggesting us and telling us something which can be counted or which is definite is known as finite set. A set that has a countable number of elements in it. That means you can count. For example, I have taken natural numbers less than 10. Now this can be counted very easily. So this is a finite set. Another one is letters of the word school. You can count them also. So these both are the examples of finite set. Infinite will be just the opposite of this, children. A set that will have uncountable number of elements in it is said to be an infinite set. Like the stars in the sky. Now nobody can count the number of stars in the sky. So what are these? These are infinite set. Empty set, children. Now empty set is a set, children, in which the set will not have any elements. That means it will be a null set. For example, I have taken triangles with 4 sides. Now all of you know, children, triangles are the 3-sided figures. But if a triangle will have 4 sides, that means that is not possible. So it is an empty set. Next is equal set. 2 sets are said to be equal, children, if the number of elements that are there and the elements itself are exactly the same. That means they have the same elements in both the sets. They are said to be equal set. For example, A, I have taken natural numbers less than 5 and B, I have taken the roster, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now natural numbers less than 5 is also 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is also there. So both of these are what? These are equal set. Next is equivalent set. Now equivalent set is very much similar to equal set, children, because over here the number of elements will remain the same. The elements will not be same, but their number will remain the same. Like natural numbers less than 5, you know, just now I have shown you what are these. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. And B set I have taken is as A, B, C, D. This is the simplest, so you can understand, children. Now the number is only same, 4 in each. But they are different elements, but only the number is same, then they are said to be equivalent set. Coming to the next one, children, the disjoint set. Now again, the name is telling disjoint means something which will not be similar, not be same. Two sets are disjoint if no element is same or common between the two sets. Like I have taken natural numbers less than 15. You know what are the elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. And then I have taken letters of the word mathematics. Now you know these are the letters and these are the numbers. So nothing is going to be same between the two. So both of them are the disjoint set. The last set is, children, overlapping. That means something which will be common between the two will be said to be overlapping. Two sets are said to be overlapping if even one of the element is common between the two. There can be more than one common, children, but at least one should be common. So in case if one is also common between the two, they will be termed to be the overlapping set. Like I have taken A is equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and B is equals to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now only one number is common between the two, that is 6, and so they are the example of overlapping set. Mind it, there can be more than one element, but at least the minimum number to be common should be 1. So with this, children, we complete the types of set. Now after I have explained you these types of set, children, you will easily be able to do, children, exercise 10D from your books, children, because this contains all the questions that are related to the different kinds of set that I have just explained you. That is very simple. You can go ahead with that. So the last thing that we have to do, children, in this lesson is the cardinal number. Now there are certain things that we have to know about the cardinal number is, first, it is the number of elements that are present in a particular set. That means inside a set, how many elements are present. That is what we call it as its cardinal number. It is represented by a small letter n. Okay, with a small n, we represent the cardinal number. Cardinal number of an empty set, suppose there are no elements inside the set, then the cardinal number of such an empty set is always 0. Next point is, if the elements are repeated, then they are not counted in the cardinal number. Like for example, I have taken one example, like A has the elements 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3, 2. Then if you write the elements of these set, children, it will only be 2, 3 and 5 because the repetition we don't take. So the cardinal number for this particular set, set A, will be written as, we write the cardinal number. Then inside the bracket we write the name of the set is equals to 3. You write the cardinal numbers always in the numbers. So if you know the cardinal number, you have understood it clearly, children, you will be able to do exercise 10E, which is given in your books. Let's see exercise 10E, children. The first one is you have to write the cardinal number for each of the following set. So over here the cardinal number will be 4, children. Over here the cardinal number will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Over here, children, there are no elements inside, so the cardinal number over here for C will be 0. Let's see in this, children. Now over here, if you see, if we write the set, the elements are only 1, 2 and 3. So the cardinal number is only 3. So this ways you can write the cardinal number, children. So this ways you can complete the exercise, children. And with this we come to an end of this video of mine for today. I have explained you completely the different kinds of sets, the cardinal number and all those things in today's video. So if you have really understood my video and you have been able to follow, you know what is to be done. You need to share my video with many of your friends. And please don't forget to subscribe if you have still not subscribed to my channel. And please give a thumbs up. Please give a thumbs up because that tells me how much you like my videos. Okay. With that, we end today's video. See you all in the next upcoming videos. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.